You've probably heard about the famous caloric deficit, right? Well, it's the foundation for anyone looking to lose weight. There's no secret here, you have to consume fewer calories than your body burns, plain and simple. For a practical example, if you're a guy, multiply your body weight by 20, if you're a woman, by 15. That gives you an initial daily target, a starting point, you know? And let me tell you, without this, there's no magic, it's the base of everything. Here's the thing, a lot of people hear this and roll their eyes. It sounds easy, but the challenge lies in consistency. Creating a caloric deficit one day and dropping it the next won't work. The key here is to adapt your lifestyle and stick with it. Instead of cutting everything out at once, how about gradually reducing portions? No need to go extreme, it's more about gradual adaptation and learning to control portions without falling into the trap of extreme diets. So, if the idea of a caloric deficit makes sense, go ahead and subscribe to stay with us on this journey. It's a long one, and we have much more to explore together. Anyone who thinks losing weight is just about cutting calories is missing an important piece: protein. This macronutrient is like the superhero of diets because, besides helping preserve muscle mass, it also provides a feeling of fullness that keeps hunger at bay for longer. In practical terms, adding options like eggs, fish, and lean meats makes a big difference in maintaining a caloric deficit, but in a way that doesn't leave your body feeling the impact as much. Another essential point is that protein helps you avoid that constant fatigue that pops up when you suddenly cut calories. With protein, your body maintains a more stable energy level, making consistency easier to achieve. After all, who wants to feel like they're on an energy roller coaster when it comes to food, right? If you're going to make changes, let them be changes that really last. The idea is to create a gradual adaptation, slowly swapping certain foods out. For instance, how about replacing bread at breakfast with an omelette? Small changes like these may seem simple, but over time, they're the ones that build real transformation. Keeping track of your food intake can be challenging, but this is where technology plays in our favor. Apps like MyFitnessPal and Fat Secret are great tools for monitoring calories and macronutrients quickly and easily. With them, you can adjust your daily caloric deficit, always staying on track. It's like having a digital personal coach in your pocket to help keep you on course. Using these apps also brings flexibility, letting you tailor your diet to your lifestyle. Let's say you enjoy a bit of chocolate now and then, you can fit it into your calorie goal without guilt, as long as you stay within your plan. After all, losing weight with consistency doesn't mean giving up everything, and these apps help balance cravings without going overboard. If you enjoy technology and are into this conversation, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's a simple way to show you're interested in more content like this and to help others access these tips, too. When it comes to weight loss, many people fall into the trap of radical diets. These diets might deliver quick results, but more often than not, they lead to the dreaded yo-yo effect. Avoiding this cycle is essential for anyone seeking consistency and aiming for weight loss that truly lasts. Instead of cutting everything out at once, the best approach is gradual adaptation. Those trendy diets that promise miraculous results may seem tempting, but in the long run, they're unsustainable. For example, cutting out carbs completely or going on an all-liquid diet might shed pounds on the scale, but your body can't handle that kind of restriction for long. The best route is to find a balance where you maintain a caloric deficit in a healthy and practical way. At the end of the day, the key is to make changes you can actually keep up with. Rather than banning all your favorite foods, why not reduce portion sizes and focus on healthier alternatives? That way, you don't have to give up everything and can still achieve lasting results. Losing weight without moving is like trying to fill a leaky bucket, you're going to lose something along the way. Physical activity not only helps burn calories but also improves body composition and brings tons of extra benefits. If you want to maintain a caloric deficit, the tip is simple: find exercises you enjoy and fit them into your routine. It could be an outdoor walk or strength training at the gym. The important thing is consistency. When exercise becomes a habit, your body starts responding better. That 30-minute walk might turn into a 10K run over time, but the point is to take it slow with gradual adaptation. This way, it's easier to avoid injuries and keep up the practice long term. People who try to go all in right away often end up quitting, so the tip is not to rush. For those who think exercise is only about burning calories, remember that it also benefits mental health, improves sleep, and even boosts your energy levels. So, it's not just your body that benefits, your mind thanks you too. When it comes to losing weight, your routine needs to adapt over time. That's why it's essential to revisit your calorie goals every 3 months to ensure your caloric deficit is still effective. After all, the body adapts quickly, and what worked initially might not be as effective anymore. A good recalculation method is multiplying your weight by 15 for men and by 10 for women, always keeping an eye on changes. This gradual adaptation is what makes weight loss sustainable. Instead of falling into the trap of making abrupt changes, small adjustments ensure progress continues. Nobody needs to starve or feel exhausted. Even subtle calorie adjustments help maintain consistency and avoid the dreaded plateau. Moreover, these periodic reviews keep motivation high because you see the plan is actually working. It's like recalibrating your GPS to make sure the path still makes sense. After all, nobody wants to get lost halfway, right? Dreaming big is great, but when it comes to losing weight, it's best to start with realistic goals. This avoids frustration and keeps the focus on progress. Losing 1 pound a week might not seem like much, but it's an effective way to ensure the caloric deficit is sustainable. It's more about consistency than speed. If you want, you can track progress with photos and body measurements, which reveal changes beyond the scale. Having a concrete goal also helps avoid the infamous "I just want to lose a bit more." The body adapts gradually, and setting achievable goals is part of that evolution. Instead of trying to change everything at once, the idea is to progress step by step, without rushing. For instance, reducing a few inches off your waist in a month is a goal you can pursue without feeling overwhelmed. Another important point is to celebrate small victories. Each milestone is a reminder that your effort is paying off. These accomplishments give you that extra boost to keep going, even on tough days. And this way, little by little, the results come. When you decide to lose weight, it's not just the diet that changes, the environment around you makes all the difference. Having support from friends and family helps maintain focus and even consistency. It's a lot easier when people around you understand and respect your choices. Imagine reorganizing your kitchen so healthy options are always in sight. That alone avoids slip-ups and strengthens gradual adaptation. Sharing your goals is also a great strategy. When you talk about your goals, accountability seems to increase, doesn't it? Plus, friends can give you that extra push in moments of weakness. If you have someone nearby to remind you not to skip a workout or to choose a lighter meal, it's much easier to maintain the caloric deficit. The support from those you love can be the difference between success and failure. Lastly, it's important to create a favorable environment at home. If you need to make better choices, why not eliminate temptations? Stocking the fridge with fruits, vegetables, and proteins can be the first step. When everything around you supports your goals, you feel more motivated to continue. After understanding the steps and strategies to simplify weight loss, it's time to put everything into action. Nothing will change if you don't take that first step. So, what are you waiting for? Isn't it time to transform your routine and achieve the results you've been wanting? The truth is, when it comes to losing weight, everything depends on your consistency and willingness to make the necessary adjustments. Now, ask yourself, are you really willing to do what it takes? Maybe your biggest obstacle is complacency or that resistance to giving up certain habits. But if you want different results, you need to take different actions. By the way, if you're looking for a practical guide to help you with this change, Burn Boost might be a good choice. The link is in the pinned comment if you want to check it out. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts on this content. It's a way to show that you're committed to your transformation. Now, if you want to learn the fastest way to lose belly, watch the next video.